optimizing activity spaces, empowering children's growth. Flowers and trees, the sun, moon and stars are all part of the children's lives. Giving nature back to the children, optimizing a play space that blends and coexists with nature, turning the space into a poetic habitat for children to observe, explore, learn and grow. Forming a harmonious space for people with nature and society. The spatial recreation of the Duoduo Garden. More games, more materials, more happiness. This is the name the children chose for the new Duoduo Garden through voting and discussion. With its rich natural vegetation, in the traditional style creative corridor, children have a dialogue with the 4 seasons. They explore the textures and feel of nature through their 5 senses and experience its vibrant colors. The expansion of the farming garden. Children are nature's little porters. They collect reeds from Kunjeng Lake, straw from the fields, sweet potato vines, willow branches from the roadside, jute and more, and play weaving games in the farming garden's pavilion. In the woods, there's a small farmhouse courtyard for leisure and entertainment. A fun and educational egg hiding and seeking game. In the farming area, children feed the white geese, harvest cotton and plant rapeseed. A busy scene of autumn harvesting and planting. The combination of the versatile cycling path and the treehouse space. From Test 1 to Test 2 to get their driver's license. Children take on challenges on the S-shaped ramp in the woods and along the Lotus Pond corridor, exploring how to ride different vehicles on different road conditions. The treehouse becomes a natural service station for the vehicles. When they're tired of riding, they can go read a book and rest. Little workers are there to maintain and refuel their beloved vehicles, transferring their life experiences into their play. The upgraded sand and water park space. The fluid nature of sand and water gives the children extraordinary feelings and experiences. The children of Middle Class 5 are exploring activities like repairing wooden boats and digging rivers in the sand. In the Great Canal, the Little Lotus wooden boat carries the children's joyful laughter. The interconnected space of the Rainbow Station. 4 travel routes, green, blue, yellow and purple, connect all the indoor and outdoor play spaces throughout the kindergarten, breaking down the barriers between spaces. The young visitors follow the guide outdoors into the corridor and into the classroom. In this free space, they take on challenges, go on adventures, imagine, explore, enjoy and have fun to the fullest. Optimizing the space of the public corridor. Fabric artists, with fabric as the medium, growing at their fingertips. The Fabric Art Corridor uses fabric as its core element, combining the characteristics of different fabric arts and integrating traditional and modern elements, creating an activity space with a strong artistic atmosphere. Under the theme of floral fabric, the children carry out a series of activities from weaving and dyeing to embroidery and cutting. Through interaction with each piece of floral fabric, the Fabric Art Studio has become an art workshop full of warmth. The Reading Bar, where they encounter picture books and explore through reading. The Reading Bar, based on the 100-story house in the forest picture book series, breaks the original spatial layout. Starting from a child's perspective, deconstructing and reassembling the space, it opens the Forest Library, the Forest Art Workshop, the Forest Research Institute, the Forest Travel Agency, the Forest Construction Factory,
in the Forest Little Theatre with a series of picture book exploration activities, truly realizing the integration and innovation of space and reading. This makes the corridor reading games more valuable for education and exploration. It meets the multiple needs of children from junior, middle and senior classes for booking games, travel experiences and book crossing, promoting more suitable, sufficient and comprehensive development for children through play. The role-play corridor, where real-life scenarios are transformed through experience. The Click Photography Studio is an extension of classroom exploration activities. Children connect with real society for a complete experience. The entire process from planning, makeup and shooting to printing and decorating photos. Inside the Yushan Traditional Chinese Medicine Clinic, the little TCM doctors take pulses, prescribe herbs, and experience the charm of traditional medicine. In the Creative Handicraft Shop, children incorporate elements of their hometown into their works, creating unique cultural and creative gifts. Fragrant aromas waft from the Qinchuan Food Workshop. The little chefs cook authentic fried noodles with toppings. Children play different roles in an immersive experience, inheriting their hometown's culture and reaping the joy of growing up.
100 children, 100 ways of exploring, to explore 100 kinds of happiness, to dream of 100 worlds. Optimizing the classroom space from the child's perspective and putting the child first, dividing the functional areas of the classroom play space. The layout and facilities are all suited to the children's interests and characteristics, their cognitive levels and their emotional needs, respecting the children's individuality and autonomy. Optimizing a powerful and vibrant space supports and promotes children's development. Through the design and recreation of the play space environment, we have expanded the kindergarten's existing resources and created a multi-dimensional interactive play space. Children can more proactively and positively interact with the people, events and objects in their environment to fully engage in multi-dimensional interactions. The meaning of play becomes richer and more diverse. It effectively promotes the comprehensive development of children's physical, emotional, social and learning abilities. Optimizing the activity space empowers the growth of young children. When children encounter play, we see a spark of exploratory brilliance. When we encounter play, we find the strength for professional advancement.